Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm sharing with you a super easy last minute Thanksgiving recipe that you can whip up in no time.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
So this recipe only takes 5 ingredients, 5 minutes to prep, and then the oven does the rest. I also did the corn casserole 2 ways, a vegan style and a non-vegan style. Now, if you're not a corn lover, you will definitely change your mind after tasting this dish because it is so good. It is always the talk of the table every time I bring this dish somewhere. So if you'd like to see how to recreate this super easy corn casserole dish, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be starting off with a non-vegan casserole, but pretty much they're both the same, except that obviously the vegan casserole will have vegan ingredients, but I tasted them side by side and you cannot tell the difference. So for my vegan friends, this one is definitely for you guys because this tastes so delicious, and I finally found a recipe that you all can enjoy this Thanksgiving. So if you're wondering, well, what's the difference between vegan ingredients and regular ingredients? I'm still pretty new at this, but pretty much the vegan ingredients have no dairy in them. So if you are allergic to dairy, this is also really good for you because you can opt out for all these vegan ingredients that don't contain dairy in them. So in a bowl, you're going to add 1 can of corn. Make sure that it is completely drained. 1 can of cream style sweet corn, 1 cup of sour cream, half a cup of butter, and 1 box of the corn muffin mix. I use the brand Jiffy's. I will have a complete list of all the ingredients and the exact measurements down below in the description box. Now this is totally optional, but I do like to add some sharp cheddar cheese inside the mix, as well as a little bit of sugar. I put like about a 1/4 cup of sugar into the mix because it tastes like a corn cake. This can totally pass for dessert, guys, because it is so delicious, moist. It almost tastes, like I said, like a corn cake. So good. Now I'm going to mix all of my ingredients together, and then I'm going to add this mixture to an 8x8 greased pan. The pan I will put into the oven at 350 degrees. I'm going to cook it for about an hour or so until it's like lightly browned at the top. After the hour, I also like to poke it with a toothpick or a butter knife, and if the butter knife comes out clean, then I know it's completely done. Now for the vegan corn casserole, it's pretty much the same thing as you can see, except that some of the ingredients are vegan. For example, the corn muffin mix, Jiffy has a vegetarian box, and then I'm using this sour cream. I don't recall the brand, but it's the only one that I had at my local grocery store, and then I'm using vegan butter. For a cheese alternative, I'm using the vegan cheddar shreds. This tastes so similar to cheese. I'm just like in complete shock at how similar they both taste. Anyways, here I'm just combining all of the ingredients together just like I previously did, and I'm also going to pour it into an 8x8 grease pan. And the cooking process is the same. I'm going to put it in the oven for an hour or so, or until my toothpick or butter knife comes out clean.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes.
So after they were done baking, I let them cool off, and then I just refrigerated them. The following morning, I was taking this to work, so I stuck it back in the oven with some extra cheese on top, so it came out super cheesy. I also think that this corn casserole tastes even better with just a little bit of extra sour cream on top. On this specific day, I did take the corn casserole to my coworkers at work, and they completely loved it. So if you give it a try, don't forget to comment down below. I was so happy that so many of you tried my pumpkin spice latte recipe, and I got a lot of DMs on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you are following me over there, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.